Yeah, good morning to you wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Once you're logged onto the Classic Network, well, of course, everything is in order. I hope you had yourselves a great weekend, a great carnival season. Those of you who, indulge in that, well, it's over. The madness is over, and we are back doing what we love to do best. All right, good morning to you, Catherine Phillips. She says, good morning, Grenada, and good morning to Ernest, and good morning to you, my dear. Hope you're doing fine. And those of you out there in the diaspora, good morning. Hope all is well. It is said when the carnival over, we still need that brighter day, so we're looking forward to that. And it's back to the nation building agenda. That's where we're back at this time. In case you're wondering the time, it's 25 minutes until 7 o'clock. We've got the AM edition of News, Sports, and the Weather in 10 minutes time. And yeah, that's the way it is. So let's get with the program. And it's that point where we do the word of the day. And the word of the day today, it is actually a noun. It is a naming word. It's a simple word, nexus. Nexus, nexus. And nexus means nexus is a relationship, a connection between people or things. Simple as that. A nexus, a merger, a relationship, between people or things. Here's how we can use it. Her final research paper for her pedagogy class highlighted the nexus between teachers and students. Yeah. Simple as that. A relation or connection between people or things. See how nice you can use that word today. Learn to write it, learn to spell it, learn to pronounce it, learn to use it, all right? Good morning to you, Nadisha, and the folks inside of Cafe in St. Andrew. Yeah, Cafe is in St. Andrew. Someone met me on the street the other day and told me I keep making that mistake every morning about Cafe in St. Andrew. Cafe is in St. David. No. From Lambert Bridge upwards, that's St. Andrew. So all the years when you all claiming a Jamo as, St. David Calypso Monarch, no, Mama Ken is in St. Andrews. Yes. Good morning to you, Oswald Pele Dabo. How you doing, bro? Happy Thanksgiving to you. All right, the thought of the day. The best things in life are the people we love, the places we've been, and the memories we've made along the way. That's wonderful. The best things in life are the people we love, the places we've been, and the memories we've made along the way. And these things are, generally free, huh? Yeah. The best things in life are free. I want to say good morning to my good friend, Miss Judy Benoit. How are you doing this morning? Hope you enjoyed your carnival. Yeah. Nice. Miss Anne-Marie, good morning to you too. How you doing? Mr. Langain. You ain't come down for carnival, boy. Alright, so what's buzzing this morning? Well, the carnival is over, buzzing. Father Gerard Paul was one of the masqueraders playing Jab Jab in St. George. Well, that is news, yeah. That's I saw a couple of them. All right, now police have confirmed that one person has died in a shooting incident in Egmont on Monday. Another person was shot in the same incident and is receiving medical treatment. Investigations are ongoing, and GBN will continue to follow this developing story and bring you updates as they come to hand. All right. Yeah, that happened. I must confess though, doing the coverage on Juve morning on the street in St. George, well, not so much on the street, but I had what we would refer to as Hawkeye's view of the street, and I did not see much, much violence. Well, as a matter of fact, I didn't even see one. I understand that there was an incident somewhere further down the carnage, and I understand that one member of the RGPF had to, fire a shot in the air to, alert people's attention that, hey, you gotta, keep the law and the order. But generally speaking, from my vantage point where I was telling my colleagues Randall Robinson and Livingston Nelson that, it was so peaceful. And a lot of folks were of the opinion that a Juve not started too late, it started on time, but too much time was spent down the Lagoon Road, so that by the time the bands got up to the carnage, it was already 9 o'clock. So that is something that has to be revisited. Yeah? Good. But all in all, Carnival, usually you would find there must be a little disorderly behavior, but on a serious note, I can safely say that it went as peaceful as possible. I must commend the folks of the RGPF as well. They did a remarkable job, and I'm not just talking in terms of, patrolling the streets, but I think their media presence, it was very timely and so forth. So kudos to the RGPF. I would have suggested that you all should take a week off, but then no, you got to do it on rotation. You guys worked hard, really, really hard. The organizers of the St. David Juve also, you must come into mention. I mean, we anticipated a great crowd up there yesterday because of, St. David having won 3 of the national crowns for the season, that being the Junior Calypso Monarch, the Miss Grenada, and also the Calypso Monarch. We anticipated that, and, in some quarters, I would not even refer to that. Rabilas gave a good account of himself, coming second in the Soca Monarch, the Power Soca Monarch. And congratulations to all the winners for the season. Congratulations, the Calypso Monarch, the Soca Monarch, the Groovy Monarch. I'm anticipating, I was asking, which of the songs is most likely to take the road match, and from all, conversations, it's difficult to say because no one song is really topping, but, Someone says, good morning, Gordon and GBN staff. Hope you all had a great weekend. Please extend happy birthday wishes to my sister Meryl of Bellevue St. David's. Greetings from Miss World. Happy birthday to you, Meryl. Hope all is well. Yes. I hope you, enjoy the day. Good morning to you, my dear. I am fine. All right, we've got to take that break, and we're heading into the AM edition of News, Sports, and the Weather. Those of you on the television platform, we've got a rebroadcast of Friday evening's television news. Stick and stay with us. We'll be back for the conversation after 7.
Freedom is driven to pursue that passion that keeps you up at night and makes you smile in your sleep. Freedom is bold to embrace the possibilities that can open up your world and conquer new heights. Freedom is fabulous, with bits and pieces that enhance the quality of your life. Freedom is what you do with the flexibility to change path or direction when you need to. Freedom breeds ambition and purpose while having loads of fun along the way. But most of all, freedom is well-deserved for the road traveled and the journey still to come. Unleash your freedom with Nexa Credit Union. Offer ends August 31st, 2023. Call us on 440-1354 or visit our website to pre-apply. Apply now. Freedom awaits.
Good evening, I'm Kenroy Batiste. Spice Mass 2023 climaxes today with the parade of the fancy mass bands. That's after days of competitions, fetes and parades. Jerry and Blackman Stephen looks back at the winners of carnival competitions.
I feel overwhelmed. I feel very elated. I mentioned earlier I'm just feeling so many emotions at once, a complete plethora of emotions. But I would definitely say that the most profound one is just joy, complete joy and genuine joy from the bottom of my soul.
That's Carnival Queen Amoni Francis as she graced the stage, exuding brilliance, intelligence, and poise to capture the 2023 Carnival Queen title.
I'm looking forward to making as large an impact as I possibly can. I now have a much larger platform to influence, and I did start a bit of work on my journey so far, and I really do hope to continue it over the course, not just of the next year during my reign, but as I continue on in life and as I get older.
Majestic Sunday was SMC's first major event of the season. Then it was on to Kitty's Carnival. Marty showed he was no little easy pushover as he commanded the judges' attention to regain the Junior Calypso Monarch title.
I keep hearing Moti, defend the ground for us. Beat them badly, leave them all in the dust. I told them frankly, the money good for me, boss. But he has some children here, I have to defend first.
For the Calypso Monarch show, Rootsman Kelly was ready for the vocal battle. After putting down stellar performances with his two hit songs, he captured the Calypso King title. Sour Serpent was forced into second place, and third was Big G.
Scholars say Kid don't want to go, but he's the new Kid Mitchell in Calypso, you tell me. Since last year he say he stopped singing, now the price gone up, he come right back in. Only boasting is he win the most strong, now he come back to make himself a clown.
All the artists in the competition came in for high commendation as the general public expressed satisfaction with the Calypsos for 2023. Then all eyes were turned to Fantastic Friday, quite possibly the biggest event of Spice Mass. The groovy artists were highly commended for their music. The competition was a fierce one and fans were enthused, but it was Boise, a competition favorite, who captured his first groovy crown with his hit song Middle Finger. Second place went to Mr. Golden, third was Dash and Terry the Governor, fourth.
Can you tell me what have I done? Why they fighting your son? Whoa. Since 2018 they don't want to give me groove crown. No, that's what me do good, but never better than him. He goes stand a chance for the old man, but a sucker who groovy king. Whoa, no way, that's how we should want me. But that crook could never touch your head again. As a father,
Now, prior to the Power Soca Monarch, fans were very vocal as to who their favorites were. But the onstage delivery before a packed stadium saw Terry the Governor successfully defending his crown, fending off newcomer The Farmer, Rabulous, who had to settle for second position, Boise third, and Dash fourth. The sound of steel band music, another beautiful aspect of Spice Mass, took center stage on Sunday night. Next, the New Dimensions beat their way to victory as the Panorama champions for 2023, leaving Republic Bank Angel Hops and Quab Bank Comancheros to follow in second and third, respectively. It was time for mass on the streets. Juve lovers turned out in their numbers, black and greasy. Jab Jabs, as Grenada is famously known for, did not disappoint, and the old mass masqueraders were also on the streets displaying numerous messages crafted in humor while not clouding their messages for the world to see. This was followed by pageant Monday evening, then straight into Monday night mass. The streets were lit with various colors of splendor as revelers paraded the streets of St. George, adorned with colorful lights that embody Spice Mass.
Well, for everybody in the band, on the Senate government, good night.
Winners of the various events on Monday and Tuesday, including the highly anticipated road match winner, are expected to be announced soon. Cherry and Blackman Stephen, JBN News.
Now, the Met Office is keeping an eye on 3 tropical waves, one of which is already making its presence felt. Forecaster Jonathan Price says the rains and winds experienced are symptoms of the approaching system.
I'm sure by now some of you may have experienced some moderate to heavy showers in some areas, as well as some wind gusts during those showers, and you may have heard thunder at times in certain areas. Just to note, there is currently a tropical wave that is approaching the island, which as it crosses will continue to produce these periods of activities at certain points. It will not be continuous, and we can expect some improvements at times during the evening, but that is the cause of the current conditions that we are experiencing. So just to repeat our forecast from midday, we do expect partly cloudy to cloudy conditions. We do expect it to be breezy and hazy with light to moderate showers, which can become heavy at times during isolated thunderstorms. But there will be improvement at times during the evening. Hence, we do maintain the low chance of flash flooding in areas so prone, in particular during the heavier sets of showers.
Forecaster Jonathan Price talking there. Well, the second tropical wave is producing disorganized showers and thunderstorms a few hundred miles west-southwest of the Cabo Verde Islands, while the third is forecast to move off the west coast of Africa tonight or early Wednesday. Price says both systems are currently outside of the area of interest and do not pose a threat to Grenada. The Met Office will continue to keep a watchful eye on all developments weather-wise. The story to report: vendors on the Carinae St. George are irate as most of the mass bands did not comply or did not ply their route. GBN visited the Carinae this afternoon to canvass opinions.
No mass coming on the Carinae, so what are we paying for? The 9 o'clock cutoff time? Sorry, we are not getting what we spent for. These are some of the sentiments expressed by vendors who secured booths along the Carinae for Carnival. Some vendors told GBN they paid as much as $800 for vending rights in anticipation of hordes of revelers and spectators along the Carinae. However, according to the vendors, they prepped in vain as their route was bypassed.
No mass coming on the Carinae. So what we paying for? I would like to know if they give me a refund for my money. You understand? Because that is nonsense.
Only one truck that came across last night, and we hardly sell, we didn't sell anything.
As vendors, we're not getting what we spend for. We're really not getting it.
People, a lot of investment here. I mean, sleepless nights. I mean, thousands of dollars. And if you can, a lot of us operating on lost channels. So I really think the people in charge should really reconsider the time for Juve especially.
They are recommending that the Spice Mass Corporation, among other things, consider allowing the bigger trucks to enter the space to bring a greater flow of spectators and revelers.
I feel, as usual, years gone by, the band is to come to the Carinae. Yes, all bands have their bar, but still, the spectators will support the vendors. We'll make $1.
Let the trucks come through. Let the trucks come through. Yeah, so let the trucks come through. I had to throw a whole big pot of lamby waters this morning. What? Yeah, because we could not have get any set because nobody didn't come through.
Last year, we had maybe 2 of those bands, big bands, the bigger truck turn off and they had a smaller truck take from that roundabout across the carnage. Maybe that could continue.
So my recommendation is that, I understand, there's like 3 major events, Juve, then, Fancy Mass, Monday Night Mass. But my recommendation is that, have Juve probably from about 5 to about 12, and then people may go home and rest, and then, just do Monday Night Mass, and then you have the whole of Tuesday, to jump up.
GBN reached out to the Chief Executive Officer of the Spice Mass Corporation, Cecil Noel, via telephone. The parade routes for the mass bands were posted on the corporation's social media accounts on Monday. However, the vendors say they were not notified. Mr. Noel indicated that the trucks, regardless of size, have been encouraged to visit the carnage area, and he is hopeful that this is the case on Tuesday as the curtains come down on Spice Mass 2023. In past years, the carnage was used as a judging point for the parade bands. However, GBN understands that due to the size of some bands, out of an abundance of caution, they have opted to end their journey on the Port Highway. For GBN News, Janelle McDonald.
Police are investigating the death of one man and the hospitalization of another following an altercation at a home in Edmond on Carnival Monday. Details remain sketchy regarding what led to the incident. Head of the Community Relations Department of the RGPF, Superintendent Simon Douglas, confirmed that the person who died is 30-year-old Delvon Thomas of Hermitage, Carriacou. However, he said the RGPF will not disclose the identity of the other victim in this ongoing investigation. Thomas, who is linked to a fancy mass band participating in this year's carnival, received a gunshot to the head and succumbed to the injury on the scene of the incident. GBN was informed that the other injured man is hospitalized but stable. GBN will continue to follow the story and bring you more details as they unfold. Kirani James remains undeterred, firmly fixed on the upcoming Budapest 2023 World Athletics. His goal is clear: to deliver a strong performance that solidifies his stature as one of the preeminent quarter-milers in the world. James showcased his resilience and determination at the Ed Murphy Classic last week, delivering a commendable performance after a prolonged absence from competition. Clocking an impressive time of 44.92 seconds, James's return to the track marked a significant step in his journey back to form. The upcoming World Athletics Championship in Budapest holds special significance for Kirani James, marking his 6th appearance on this prestigious stage. He has an impressive track record at the event: gold in 2011, bronze in 2013, and silver in 2022. Kirani James is the most experienced member of the team, having competed at the London, Rio, and Tokyo Olympic Games, as well as the World Athletics Championships in 2011, 2013, 2015, 2019, and 2022. We can tell you too, the 3-time Olympian will lead a 4-member Grenada team at the World Athletics Championships in Budapest, Hungary, according to the final entry list published by World Athletics. Other members of the team are 2-time javelin world champion Anderson Peters, Commonwealth Games decathlon champion Lyndon Victor, and female sprinter Hallie Hazard. Anderson Peters is attempting to rewrite the history books with a 3rd consecutive gold medal at the World Athletics Championships. The World Athletics Championships will take place from August 19 to 27 at Hungary's new National Athletics Center in Budapest.
The biggest party in sport is back. CPL and WCPL return with more action than ever before.
Are you kidding me?
Watch the biggest names in cricket battle it out in the race for glory.
Brilliantly, celebrate some more.
Get your tickets now at cplt20.com or at the box office. Join the party. Experience cricket played louder.
Grenada's broadcast of Republic Bank CPL 2023 is made possible by Republic Bank. We're the one for you. The National Lotteries Authority, Grenlec, and Hard On Plus.
And so it begins. A journey like none other. Every moment has the potential to be unforgettable. Bring home a piece of the tropical green forest with every emerald. Capture the sparkling light of flawless water in a diamond. Make the sunrise and sunsets last forever. With precious colored gemstones, the essence of happiness is in our most precious memories. So, when it all comes to an end, bring home something that will last forever. Colombian Emeralds International. Bring home more than a memory.
Grenlec Community Partnership Initiative.
Leicester is the main fishing village in Carriacou, and we have lost a big part of the reef system around Carriacou over the years. The Grenlec funding will target relocating by rock structures. A lot of the reefs that we have lost, we can replace. So I think we're really grateful and thankful to Grenlec for coming through with that funding for us.
Grenlec, energizing our community.
At the NIS, our team proudly works to support the evolving needs of Grenadians. We have made some changes to our operations and want to keep you informed. Firstly, we are happy to introduce the new unemployment benefit. This benefit will provide an insured person with 50% of his or her former income in the case of sudden unemployment. To support this benefit and other benefits we offer, it was necessary to increase the contribution rate. The contribution rate will increase gradually each year until it reaches 16% in 2031. As always, the contribution will be split between you and your employer. The pensionable age will also increase from 60 to 65 years. This increase will also be gradually reaching age 65 in 2029. Pensioners will continue to be eligible for a pension from age 60, but will receive a reduced payment. The NIS recognizes that the prices of basic customer goods are increasing globally. Therefore, we are happy to also increase the weekly minimum pension payment by 25%. Finally, we have adjusted our survivors' benefit payment to a percentage of the age pension minimum. Widows, widowers, and dependent parents will receive 100% or $58 weekly, while children will receive 50% or $29 weekly of the deceased's pension. We are here to make the transition to these new changes as clear and simple as possible. If you have any questions on how these changes impact you and your family, please contact our new informational hotline at 440-6647 or visit www.nisgrenada.org. Thank you for allowing us to be your social security provider.
Parents, do you go to bed with the knowledge that your children are comfortably asleep in the next room? Or are they allowed to attend every FET advertised? You are responsible for the safety and well-being of your children, and it is your responsibility to know their whereabouts. Children should not be at adult events. Please guide your children, engage them in age-appropriate activities. Let us be spicy parents for this carnival season and beyond. S. Speak to your children about positive behavior. P. Pay attention to them at all times. I. Inspire good behavior in your children by also displaying good behavior. C. Check with your children. Always know their whereabouts. Y. You are responsible for your children. Maintain control to keep them safe. This is a message from the National Parenting Program, Ministry of Social and Community Development, Housing and Gender Affairs.
Living on an island, you'd think we have an abundance of water. but over the last 10 years, we've gotten less rainfall due to climate change. Do everything you can to conserve water. Carnival lovers, save water.
Save water! Save water!
Cricket fans, here's your opportunity to win 2 tickets to the Republic Bank CPL Final in Guyana, inclusive of airfare and hotel accommodation in the TV6 Republic Bank CPL Trivia Contest. There are also weekly prizes of tickets to the Republic Bank CPL matches and branded merchandise from TV6 and the Caribbean Premier League. To enter, simply download the TV6 app from the Google or Apple Store. Click on the TV6 RBL CPL Contest tab, answer the weekly trivia question, and submit your electronic entry form. It's that easy. So what are you waiting for? Download the TV6 app to be a winner.
Hi, good day. My name is Kyle Sylvester. I am the manager and founder of Case Farming Enterprise. We're an agro-processing business that are involved in the processing of agricultural goods, where we do bottle seasoning packs, lettuce, kale, and broccoli. Sometimes we as human beings get sick or injured on the job. NS provides a safety net for us. I am here to encourage other entrepreneurs and self-employed persons to sign up under the NIS Self-Employment Program.
I want you to control your anger. There's a way to feel better. That's one thing to remember. No matter where you are, you can be a star. Stop and take a deep breath and relax yourself. Take another deep breath and relax it, and relax it. Eliminate violence. We say, yeah, GBN we say, arts and culture living, yeah. Rock the box we say, I'm telling you, rock the box, rock the box, rock the box we say, I'm telling you, rock the box, rock the box, rock the box we say, we'll be jamming here on a Thursday. It's a
Thompson, co-owner and founder of Grenada Tours, Taxi and Rental. We provide transportation tours in the field of tourism. Being in the field of tourism, the pandemic have taught us that we need all the help we can get, which the NIF has been very helpful in doing so. But as a small business owner, we are even more excited right now with the new initiative that the NIF have launched, providing a little bit more flexibility for small businesses like ourselves. Slightly encourage all of the small business to consider getting on board with the NIF and this new initiative that allows the level of flexibility that they have implemented.
You know, one day I woke up and, you know, they painted a set of pedestrian crossing all along the streets. You know, nobody told us how to use that thing properly.
I know how.
You're serious?
Every safe, good driver knows about these things. As a driver, you have to be very attentive. You know you're coming up close to a pedestrian cross, you start slowing down immediately, looking to see if there's any pedestrian on the side getting ready to cross. If there is, you stop on the line that is a certain distance before the crosswalk. Then you would see the pedestrian put their hands out, looking directly at you, indicating that they are going to cross. And only when you have come to a complete stop, that is when they will quickly and safely cross to the other side. And then you continue happily on your journey.
Stop, look, hand out, eye contact, wait for pedestrian to cross. Then you happily continue on your journey.
This message is of insurance companies, the traffic advisory body, and the traffic department.
Stepping off the plane, it's so easy to breathe again. Life in the big city has finally took its toll. And it's been so long, but I'm finally home and one better place to rest my weary bones. On this beautiful island where there's so much to see. Every corner I turn, there's something there to remind me of my beautiful nation and what it means to me. Not a thing out of place, that's what's special about it. And do you hear? It's the songs the birds are singing. Do you hear? It's the sound that's everlasting. And there's no lie, just the beginning of our lives. Sweet Grenada, this is home. Yes, and do you hear? It's the songs the birds are singing. Do you hear? It's the sound that's everlasting, and there's no end in sight. Just the beginning of our lives. Sweet Grenada, this is home, home, home. Sweet Grenada, yeah, this is home.
All right, welcome back, viewers and listeners. It's the conversation for today, Wednesday, the 16th day of August. Please do not take today for Monday. It's not Monday. Monday is long gone. It's already midweek. Yeah, it's Wednesday. So please address people properly. I know it's very easy for you to think that today is Monday, but it's not. All right? Good. So welcome to the conversation this morning. What is there to talk about? Let's see. What do you want to talk about this morning? Maybe I can just give give you the opportunity to extend congratulations to the winners of the carnival events, the competitions. Is there anything that happened in your village, in your neck of the woods, that you'd like to bring to the fore? We hear that Spice Mass is telling media outlets to play more local music. Well, I don't know what more you want me to play. I've been playing local music since the devil was a little boy, and now he's a big man. So what happened in your village? Well, like I said, from all our conversations that I'm seeing here on our Facebook page, it seems like we had a relatively peaceful carnival. I mean, a little scuffle here and there, but nothing that should make us be so worrisome. And let's go to the telephone line right away and say good morning, caller.
Well, good morning.
Hi, morning. How are you?
I'm not too bad. I have a lot of pain and complaint, but I would take it to the Lord and pray.
That's the best way to go.
I watched your thing, and you were not there yesterday morning, but the guy who was there, I don't know the name of him, because he wasn't talking, he was just playing some lovely gospel songs. I enjoy every bit of his day with me.
Okay.
He didn't play no big calypso, no come all these things. He just gave me some mild songs. Lovely gospel songs, which I love so very much. And all the good, the simple ones that you have to bring in, you just bring them in. But the lovely gospel song was good, and all the other songs he brings is nice, long-time, lovely songs. I enjoy every bit of that guy company. Okay. He was very good. He after you. But where were you? I didn't hear you. Where were you? I was home. No, you was outside in the carnival thing.
You think so?
Yeah, I think he was out there. Sometimes I get your voice, sometimes I get it at all. But the person, no, they didn't give his name.
Okay.
Except everything that he did. He was a very good person on yesterday.
All right, good.
And this carnival thing, you all had the garden. What kind of carnival we had? It was a carnival that is the costume you saw way before. Or talk about the carnival thing from his garden. Tell me, is that the way we enjoy our carnival in the sun and the sun season? Every barn was naked. Carnival Monday was naked mass. Tuesday was naked. The clothes they had on garden, it was naked. Your bodies was outside, and this is not right in the sight of God. God is watching over us, and this carnival play this season is not a beautiful mass we used to have before. Okay. But it's an expensive mass they put out there for people to see and know what you have, how your body looks. All your boss outside, the bottom they just do. Oh my goodness, it wasn't that. It wasn't good for my side. Okay. I didn't worry it, but I know that's what they like. Okay. But we have to do what God like.
Okay.
Stay express decent. Don't walk the road half and put your body outside. Okay. Cover up your agility. You know what you mean by agility?
I'll find that out. Okay.
All right.
Have a good one. Thank you very much, caller. All right. Sharon Bartholomew says, not true, caller. Alistair Warwood Sr. says, blessed Wednesday morning to all, hoping the public report on the season is a good one. Have a blessed rest of the week. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Innocent, and morning to your listeners and your viewers. First of all, I think it's unfortunate that we have to give a repeat of the Friday news on Wednesday. I think maybe it's better you didn't bring it because it doesn't sound. I don't believe in sound. I mean, in making impression, but it really doesn't sound right at all. Anyway, my concern is about what may become a worldwide phenomenon. But it's already a worldwide phenomenon because our neighbors to the north, our big brother neighbor to the north, have shootings, mass shootings. We now have a situation in Ecuador, and Ecuador very touches me a lot, especially the area of Esmeralda. Having visited Esmeralda and engaged people there, and being one of two of the Afro-Ecuadorian provinces, it aches me that the people that are being killed there are people like me, and I suppose like you too. And we seem to have no sort of empathy, no kind of feeling of connection with those people. Just as how we have abandoned Haiti, and so we have to have these international folks extending hands of charity and pity to the folks of Haiti. It's really, really an indictment on us. We don't need, in the case of Haiti, we don't need international community to help solve a problem that the people of the Caribbean would solve. Unfortunately, the problem is ignited by the same people, especially our big brother from the north. Haiti's problem is not a matter of these people cannot govern, they can't govern themselves. They're made ungovernable. And I'm fearful that that is what is happening in Ecuador. And we don't have any kind of real conversation or even exploring what the situation in these two places are. It's just like with our neighbors in the South Trinidad. We have to become much more purposeful.
Colin, when you say we, who are you referring to?
I'm talking about collectively as a people.
Which
both
people?
Locally and regionally. We are also hemispherically. In fact, there's so much people that is embarrassing. And we need to be not second-hand people. We need to be able to stand along with other people in the world with a sense of confidence and dignity, which seems to not exist. Our main concern seems to be the architecture of our stomachs. We need to really, it's painful.
Okay.
And then the leadership formed institutions like GBN, lacking in terms of inspiring people to have something more deeper and better. It's pathetic. Oh my God. Look what is happening. We have an impending world war that will start in a place that most of us originated. And no other people are afraid and ashamed to identify with the continent, but West Africa in particular. And you have no conversation. But when the Ukraine, everybody was so, agitated and so on. Something is wrong with the psyche of our people.
Okay,
I don't know.
All right. Thank you, caller. Thank you very much. 435-2041. That's the number. So, caller, what can you do? Don't put the government there now. So, put yourself out there and put a helping hand to the country, to that country. Okay. 435-2041. Marilyn Gordon says, Carnival is not church going, caller. I guess you enjoy looking, and not everyone was naked. We born naked, and no one was there how they were born. Okay. 435-2041. Give me a call. What are your thoughts? Good morning, Mr. Joseph. I hope all is well. I must commend SMC, a good carnival despite some areas for improvement. I do have a major concern though. I am very annoyed because I saw the ways in which our national flag was desecrated during the entire season. I do hope that things will be put in place to avoid this from happening in the future. Have a blessed day. You too, my friend. I too was a bit concerned about that. I saw some, yeah, it's important that we treat our flag with respect, all right? Good. In some countries you can be jailed for that. Lydia Cameron says, good morning, NSN. Bacchanal is over. Back to reality. Grenada, have a blessed Wednesday morning, everyone. Based on what I saw, it seems like the shows and events were well attended. Also, Carnival was a great success. I congratulate all winners in competition and those who didn't make it this far, but giving it their all. Although the coverage, that should be coverage, sucked with the pay-per-view, and we lost out on selling our gem to the world and throwing our senior citizens under the bus by no radio coverage. I hope Spice Mass will consider next to fix it as Antigua and other countries did by selling their carnival. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Mr. Innocent.
How are you?
I'm great.
You survive?
Yes.
All right, barely. Okay.
I love the carnival. I enjoyed it. I especially want to thank those who work behind the scenes to make it possible, so we would have had a good carnival. I especially want to say congratulations to first timer in Calypso, Glendon Joseph, IMG. I believe he did exceptionally well. He from first timer straight to the finals. I just want to commend and thank all those who supported and help him to reach this.
I think his mother helped him pen the songs.
Well, whoever it is.
Grits, good morning, Grits.
All of those who help, we just want to say thank you. To Kaiso Baz, I mean, this is one of the main tents, and they made it for us. Mr. Gordon, please, I mean, we love Carnival. Let's try to keep our tradition. I mean, it's too much, a little too revealing, especially the female, our bodies ought to be private. I mean, how do you look at yourself when you go back to the classroom as a teacher, when you're exposed so much as a banker? We kind of looking like Rio and Brazil, where we just have the paintings. And I'm wondering, what are the husbands doing when the wives live in their home? Too much of the breast outside. The breast is for the babies. All in all, I believe Carnival was good. And, a lot of vendors. But I believe everybody did well.
Okay.
Congratulations again.
What was Carnival like in Grenville, though?
Grenville is always Monday, that Juve. It's a lot of jab. Tuesday, a lot of people come up to Grenville for the last lap because somehow I believe we finishes later. So we had a late night band, thanks to those who make it possible. And there was a lot of people. We had a band coming in from Lazarus and Associates. They passed through a lot of shortney, and we really, really, really want to say, kudos to our traditional mass. And a lot of ladies are involved in it. Last night we had maybe over 8 bands, and we had Rainbow City Ulcers on the road playing with, a little sailor mass. It was good, in my opinion. It was good. And honestly, I didn't see any of the fighting, so top to the police. They did a wonderful job. They were on the scene, they patrol, they walk. Congratulations to all who made it possible.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, caller. Have a good one. All right, Marilyn Gordon, as far as I see, Carnival was a success. We have to give the young people credit. They had great restraint. They enjoyed themselves. If there was incident, I expected that was fun-free. Days with alcohol Hall. Congrats. Okay. All right. Arthur Langain, good morning, my brother and friend. I'm glad that Carnival is over. What would those people talk about now? Well, I guess we're talking nation building. We're going forward. One of my contributors on WhatsApp says, good morning. The Carnival Committee needs to do better with controlling the timeline of the movement of the bands. Monday night mass should start at 8 p.m., but at 10 p.m. the band's now coming down. Tuesday mass should start at 10 a.m. and at 3 p.m. the band's coming down. Too much jab and little or no old mass. All right, I want to say from where was Juvie morning at the Otway building or the Carnage. I love the jab. I love to see the jab, but I think it's losing its flavor, the essence of it, because I'm seeing jab following on a truck. A DJ playing on a truck. Jab to me, the real jab has to be beating the drums. Very little of that, so that's something to look about. Carnival seems to be an expression of how long we can play a repetitive bashing of drums. Hardly a form of musical talent. Voodoo or war drumming. Sad. Where is the harmony? Where is the voices of talent? I'm sorry, but semi-naked gyration of the youth can only lead to nothing good. All right, okay. One contributor says, I am disappointed about the mass dress. This is real madness. If you are a decent man looking at the entire mass of the flag of Grenada, you would be ashamed of yourself, especially teachers, bank workers. Anyway, we can do better. All right. So you think they were a bit too revealing. Someone says, good morning. There was no creativity in the bands. All the bands seem to display the same thing, feathers and butts. All right. 435-2041, that's the number to call. As a matter of fact, let's take a commercial break. We'll be back after these messages. Don't you go anywhere.
The biggest party in sport is back. CPL and WCPL return with more action than ever before.
Are you kidding me?
Watch the biggest names in cricket battle it out in the race for glory.
Brilliantly. Celebrate some more.
Get your tickets now at cplt20.com or at the box office. Join the party. Experience cricket played louder.
Grenada's broadcast of Republic Bank CPL 2023 is made possible by Republic Bank. We're the one for you. The National Lotteries Authority, Grenlec, and Hard On Plus.
Records at the traffic department shows that a total of 1,447 accidents were reported for the year 2012, which includes 3 road fatalities. 2,946 accidents were reported for the year 2022, which includes 8 road fatalities. This is a significant increase of 104%. This is alarming. When a family tragically loses a loved one, does it matter whether by means of a gun or a motor vehicle? To avoid accidents, drivers and pedestrians alike must exercise extreme caution when using the road.
can't wait to see my granddaughter.
Welcome back, viewers and listeners. The conversation, I know people are in recovery mode, recovering from the hectic week, coming to think of it, from last Tuesday to last night was just, how the young people say, it was pace. Tuesday, Killer Show, Wednesday, Talpri Show, Thursday, Calypso Final, Friday, Soca Monarch, Saturday, Panorama, Sunday, Biggest White, Monday, oh my goodness, Grenada's got energy, man. Yeah, commendations to you. You're strong. I can't do that. I mean, I look at it now and I say, but wow, I used to do these things. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
I am alive and thankful. How about you?
Not too bad, not too bad. I must say how disappointed I am with GBN.
Okay.
In the carnival season.
Okay.
And imagine yesterday that we playing serious Jamaican reggae music from a long, long time. I mean, how this could be fair to the artist that has worked so hard during the year to produce their music. And on Carnival Tuesday, imagine all the blasting Jamaican music. What the artists and them should have been doing to GBN is make sure every local music that has been played come together as an association and make all you pay for the music. Because this is real embarrassing for all you do them these people that produce music for this carnival scene. I don't care much about the carnival scene because I'm not a carnival man. But you can't treat people like your own people that work so hard to produce the music and treating them so. Carnival Tuesday, are you playing real Jamaican music? Oh. Man, that's real embarrassment what you do to this artists and them. Okay. They should make all you play for the music when all you play it. Thank you.
Thank you, caller. Thank you, caller. Wow. How do I plead the fifth on this one? 25 minutes until 8 o'clock. What I think, maybe it wouldn't be justified, but I think what happened yesterday, all announcers were engaged, so the computer was generating the song, so maybe it wasn't programmed properly. Good morning, caller.
Hi, good morning, Innocent. How you going?
I ain't going nowhere. I just reached to work.
You just reached, not by 5 minutes. You're supposed to be there.
But I ain't going now. I ain't going.
Boy, I want to side with you. The Canadian really have energy, boy.
Yeah, trust me.
What? And the majority of them going everything, I know somebody are going everything,
Yeah.
But more I get older, more I get wiser, and more understand things better. All the rebels and them get the same amount of hours like the people who are rebelling.
Explain that.
Eh?
Explain that. How that happen?
Because rain don't wash out the show. Everybody get all the hours in the show. I get all my hours in my bed. But what I saying is, I feel something happening that those who don't rebel in to show those rebelers a little more love. Because if Jesus is in control, he could have blocked up the place, a lot of rain could come and they don't going out. But he let them go out and they survive all the hours. So why we have to worry and, cry them down, raise up the pressure? I feel God wants us to love them more, and perhaps you might next year, please God, those who naked this year might say, I'm going on the street naked again, man. But Innocent, I look, I ain't like to tell you, I'm going on the radio here and say, I didn't match that on my face, I look at it. The only thing I didn't like, I find the bat suit should have covered the split, and if they wanted to leave on the both side empty, but the thing right in the split there, and I didn't like it. I find that is uncomfortable to the body.
Well,
but otherwise, Papa, don't get yourself pressure over those people because they're happy doing it.
No, but I don't know if you remember, before Carnival, I cautioned people that do not do any afterwards. You'll be ashamed of yourself.
That's the problem. I find they should have covered up the back, especially, man. When you sometimes you're coming up, they pass you and you day behind the
Right. But I mean.
But anyhow, thank God everybody enjoyed themselves.
Nice.
I hope and pray that we study ourselves now, go back, look at the tape, and see what changes we could make next year, please God. But otherwise, don't raise your pressure.
One comment.
Every year.
Go ahead.
Every year we're talking about the same thing, and it don't change in. So I believe a little love might help next year, please God. Perhaps we don't hate them too much and say a lot of wrong things about them. So perhaps they're coming back for us again to hate again. So let us try to love the situation and the worst thing changes.
All right. Okay.
Okay, my boy.
Thank you. Have a good one. Yeah. One of the contributors on Facebook says, okay, some of the people that you might see, overly exposed are people who are not usually they're not happy with their body. They're not usually appreciated and so forth. So once a year they get the opportunity to throw their body outside openly, and we should respect that. Good morning, caller.
Good morning again, Mr. Gordon. Sorry to come back, but something that is really bothering me. There was a cruise that was organized by, I think, Voice last Saturday. People purchased tickets online. There were agents here, they bought tickets before, waiting for, the cruise, I think, had to leave 4 o'clock. And there were people in line before 4. They closed off the boat at a certain time and left without even making an announcement. So as far as I understand it, in excess of maybe 100 people was out there waiting to board that boat, and it left. There were occasions where I understand some people took speedboats and tried to go out to get the boat on sea. And I believe this is unfair. You don't treat people like that. Whatever happens, you have to make an announcement, let the people know, and all people need to know how they would be refunded. $100, you cannot do that to people.
So the boat what happened? The cruise was cancelled, or?
The cruise wasn't cancelled. They went off. I don't know if they overbooked. They had too much people. Whatever it was. But like I'm saying, some official announcement from the organizers and whoever is responsible. Let people know what is going on, and we need to know how our monies would be refunded, because you can't tell me that I'll buy a ticket a month, 2 in advance. I have the ticket. I'm waiting there on time. I can't board the boat. Come on. There must be some form of, compensation. We need to hear something from the people that organized that cruise.
Okay.
There were a lot of cruises that was very successful. People enjoyed it. I would imagine those who went out on that cruise that particular day, I don't know, they must have enjoyed it. But please, they need to know, they need to let people know what happened and how they would be refunded.
Okay.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you. All right, Marilyn Gordon says, guys, some people have very low acceptance from people, the way their body look. So if Carnival give them the guts to feel proud of their body, so be it. For once a year, let them enjoy themselves. Angels is not on earth. All right, blessed morning to you, Innocent, and your followers on all media platforms. In my opinion, we need to get it straight about our national flag. Our flag has specific dimensions and a border. That should not be desecrated. These replicas are just cloth with the national colors. I am not claiming to be an expert on this, but that's how I understand it from my early education of our national emblems. There is a difference between our national flag and our national colors. Our national colors are taken from the colors of our flag. I agree with that lady. Don't raise we pressure. Let's go to the telephone line. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Innocent.
Welcome. How you do?
I did.
Nice.
How is the weather outside here?
Oh, how the weather going?
Well, in the little, I don't know if the rain go fall for the day. But outside looking calmy.
Right, good.
What we women saying in we mouth? If it's only carnival time you want to expose the body. Innocent, you see that thing they talk about gay? I find a lot of us go side with that. Innocent, you didn't see it? All women put on the batsuit in the bottom, making us set green in the bottom for the video, doing all this and malalis, and we saying this is the time we could expose. Innocent, what going on with women? We don't have no pride and principle. Innocent, you go in your bedroom. Why you have a bedroom and your bathroom? That's where you have to expose yourself. You in your bed. That's where you have to expose yourself, man. That gay thing, a lot of them go side that gay thing what's going on there. Innocent, have a blessed day.
You too, my dear. You too. Have a good one. Good morning. I hear they are saying it was incident-free, but I heard there was a murder and have not heard about it on radio as yet. Is it true? Yes, there was a murder on Monday. No one mentioned the noise too, although it was way too loud. All the best from Heather. Good morning, Heather. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, sir. How are you today?
I am alive and thankful. How about you?
Yeah, I did. Well, I know your place stay home, so.
Yeah, that's the safest mask, boy.
Yeah,
it keeps me strong.
Right.
Yes.
What I want to talk about the boat. I think that boat they move off because of safety. Last year that boat was here. They beat up our icons. And this year, if they had wait for the crowd, maybe that sink outside or something, because it was way overbooked. So they know the only thing is to move out.
Okay, but in doing so, even if it is in an effort to, for safety purposes, they should inform, because they must know the number of tickets that were sold and they must know the capacity and so forth. So they must have informed. It would have been the wiser thing to inform people that they're leaving.
Yeah, no. Well, what they see with the crowd, they could have control that crowd. These people just keep coming, but that is the safety part of the boat. But the people that selling the tickets supposed to know how much people the boat carrying, so don't sell more tickets. So it's like they're concerned about getting the money, but not what the boat could have, and they're not informing the people how much ticket they sell. So that's the boat. That was the only safety part of it.
Okay.
That boat get away from the way it breathes, because too much people gonna come on, and in carnival time people drink and they start that. Anyway, what I want to talk about is the pan. I kind of was surprised about the crowd, the attendance for the panorama. It was not much people, but it had fair enough.
In your opinion, was it a better number than last year, a bigger number?
No, last year number was bigger, because I myself I didn't play any band, so I was able to sit in the stadium and look. But this year I was in a band, but the bands and them all made a good attendance, come out in the numbers. That was for a long time. That's the most band we have in Panorama. 9 bands. Then, judging what it is, there's one band that have 42 players. 25 of the players is girls from 11 to around 17, 18. 25 girls, all the rest is boys. The captain is even is a woman. The ranger is a woman, and even the one I play with, there are over 20 women that playing girls, women that playing in the band. Where are the men? Where are these men going? So, and then what I look at, this pay-per-view, even though all the other show was well attended and properly promoted, the Panera should not be paid-per-view. They should bring that live for the people because Panera is already low attendance. They should try to do that. And then I look, bands coming from exiting and going back behind. The wheels are breaking out from the stand. Where is our people like culture? In the back of the stadium there where the bands and all they are the pass. You have to pave that thing it for the bands could roll your culture, and it will not only work for steel band but everyone, patrons are walking, stone, all kind of real problem. The entrance to go inside where the bands enter in. I look for all these years, not a bit of concrete there you could put from where you enter into reach just to the edge of the grass. If you don't want to pave a part of the grass, don't want the grass for it to pass. But just that,
okay.
It's serious business. And then when I don't know what's going to happen, but look, that part of the stadium facing the Queen's Park, the power station area there. When I look at it, chairs come from high. We shouldn't let that place go down like that. That place, a stadium like that, the government's supposed to have a team, like even now every 6 months, but every event that go on there, after that, a team of workers supposed to go into that place and check what need to repairs and what need to do. You can't have something built new and wait till it run right down then to repair. Maintenance is constantly, man. Thank you very much.
Thanks, caller. Thank you very much for your concerns, your observations, and your recommendations. Before we take that final commercial break, my good friend says, good morning, Innocent. My question is, what is Carnival? TV, and for about half an hour, the only thing I saw was a few half-naked women whining and joking behind a truck. It was very shameful. All right, let me take a comment from Mr. Ernesto Jose. I want to give him peace of my mind, My beef today was the judging of the Calypso final. I have no problem with the winner, but when we have one of the best written and composed songs, Help, in a very long time, came 7th. I think the judges were incompetent and should be banned from and type of judging carnival events. I think that was the worst I ever seen in my life, and I am requesting workshops for judges next carnival. Yeah. Because caller comes 7, you see, but easy. Good morning, Finley. I give you my peace of my mind already. Folks, we got to take that final commercial break. We'll be back after these messages. Don't you go anywhere. We'll be back for the wrap.
That's not how you cross the pedestrian crossing.
Really? One day I just woke up and I saw pedestrian crosswalks on the road. No one really showed me how to use them properly.
Well, this is how it's done. You never cross before doing these things. They might save your life. First, when you get to the crosswalk, you stop. You look left, you look right. If there's a vehicle coming, you put your hand out, making eye contact with the driver, indicating that you want to cross. And only when the vehicle comes to a complete stop, you quickly cross to the other side.
Stop, look, hand out, eye contact, wait for pedestrian to cross to the other side, then you happily continue on your journey. This message is brought to you by this group of insurance companies, the Traffic Advisory Body, and the Traffic Department.
GBN Television News at 7, a pulse on all things Grenadian. Look out for our new features through expanded synergies with our media partners in Barbados, St. Lucia, Jamaica, Trinidad, and beyond. Capturing the latest in news, sports, weather, and entertainment. Credible, informative. Thank you for making us number one. News at 7, live, Monday to Friday on GBN Television, Channel 7 and 11. K105.5 and 105.9. Hot 98.5 and 98.7, GBN Television Facebook page and YouTube channel, and www.gbn.gd. GBN, with you anywhere and everywhere.
Mr. mentioned the wing high, then you have things like man, you must come back, you know. We have the low folder.
When you push your jump, it is kind of like the same man, and it's just different name for the same kind of thing.
And last but not least, I just want to say to all the men who saw me, call me, and ask for a piece of cake. I'm baking this weekend.
Join us Fridays at 8 on GBN Television, K105 FM, GBN's Facebook page and YouTube channel for We Culture.
I'm Dr. Mariam Abdul Richards, and coming up on Caribbean Medical TV, kidney disease.
Even if you have no known risk factors for kidney disease, it is possible to develop kidney disease.
Chronic kidney disease affects your immune system because what it causes is impairment in how your body responds to bacteria or viruses.
Be viewing Caribbean Medical TV on this station.
Welcome back, viewers and listeners. The wrap, it's 6 minutes away from 8 o'clock. Good morning, caller.
Hello.
Good morning. Welcome to the program.
I wanted to make a comment about the pretty mass. I was very disappointed in it. There was no creativity and beauty as in the past. It was mainly nudity, and the trucks played the music too loud to where it was very unsafe. I saw people and children covering their ears. So, instead of pretty mass, it seems like we should be saying pretty ass, except that not all of them were pretty.
Thank you, caller. Thank you, caller. Thank you, caller. My goodness, you couldn't have said it purer than that. That was pure from the heart. Okay? Anne-Marie Benoit, with the push for Carnival for universal education, I think the top 3 Queen contestants should be given a scholarship to SGU. Good morning, caller.
Present, good morning. How are you today?
I am alive and thankful. How about you?
Very well. I hope you have a good day today.
Yes, I will.
I'm calling to find out if there is anyone who have any idea about a dress I need, like an independence dress with the Grenada colors, for me to travel back to the United States. So if anybody know where they sells any, please let me know, please. I'll be very grateful.
So you want a dress with the national colors to go back to the U.S.?
Yes, a dress or skirt suit or whatever, because we have Grenada Day on Sunday.
Oh, where are you located now?
I'm located in Grandans.
Oh, Grandans. Because if you were up Grenville area, I could have sent you by someone. But okay, someone will call and give you a clear. Keep listening to the radio. I know someone will call and give you some directives, right?
But tell me also about Grenville. I may ask my children to give me a drop there.
Right. If you go to Grenville, you can always locate Trisha Grant.
Trisha Grant. Does she have a number I can reach her?
I don't have it off my head. I'll try to get that for you. Maybe you can call back after the program and I'll see if I can get you a number.
Okay, I'll call you back.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
That's good. 435-2041. Spice Queen, she probably sleeping still. She stay up to watch the mass. Okay, someone is making a comment here. Okay, let's see. Caller, you are correct, but who are you blaming for that? Yes, it's short for repairs of the entire country. Only my opinion. Okay, let's go to the phone line. Good morning, caller.
Hello.
Hi, morning. Welcome to the program.
Mr. Innocent.
Hi, morning.
Good morning. Your enemy has called now.
Okay.
Yo, because you are innocent, I would like to explain that. We live in a competitive world. And what you're looking for, and what I am looking for, likely to be 2 or 3 different things. Now, the ladies know what the men are looking for, or most of the men are some of the men. So they have a right to advertise themselves in whatever fashion they want to captivate the prey or to capture the prey. Now, I don't know what you like. I won't go into your mentality, but I hate to see these ladies and them winding up, and as one of your friends said, gyrating. But they are looking for something. I didn't see the men behave in that fashion. So maybe the ladies, and then they coordinate the activity and they decide to attract the men. But the men, some of the men didn't take them on. But they continue to do it because they have a particular aim. You take what you want, I'll take what I want. Thank you.
Thank you, caller. Thank you very much. Innocent, good morning to you and your listeners. Please put out for me to the owner of 3 goats, 2 mothers with rope around the neck and a small ram roaming the area. Let the person know that the goats are now tied and it is in the area of Fiji in Shantimel. All right, folks, this is where we've got to put a wrap on the program this morning. Those of you who called and participated one way or the other. Good morning, Innocent. I would like to commend the solid waste workers everywhere is well clean this morning after the litter from Carnival. Give them a big up. Yeah, the sanitary technicians is what I call them, and they did a remarkable job. All right, good morning. Tell that caller to check the spice market at Grandans. She will get the dress Aki. All right, so the lady who wants the dress with the national colors, someone says you can check the spice market in Grandlands, and you can also call this number 425, take it down, 425-4646, and ask for Jackie. All right, you see how resourceful my people are? Yeah, just like that, you get sorted out. So folks, thank you very much for being a part of the program this morning, and if the good Lord spare our lives, we'll do it again tomorrow, same time, same frequencies, channels and platforms. Until then, bye bye. I love you.